What's up guys, Cedar B here. We are going to do another Internet War Base breakdown and 3-star. So today we have I guess you could call it a cube or a square base, box base, uh, box moat base, whatever you want to call it. Pretty decently common base, but it is very, very beatable. Golaloon is going to be idealistic for it, mainly because when you do hogs on a base like this, they have a tendency to just kind of peter out by the time they get over here. Now, it's not to say it can't be done. It definitely can be done, but with a base like this, when you have these compartments with an air defense in it, you know, that's a giveaway right there that, one lava hound is going to take, or excuse me, tank for that entire compartment. So that's what you want to look for. And what do you know? There is the queen right there as well. The CC can be drawn. So right there we have 3 objectives done. We have the queen down, we have the clan castle that's going to be able to be drawn into here, and we have the air sweeper that's going to go down with our entries. So clearly we're going to come into this compartment with our kill squad. And then we're going to follow it up here. So I decided to come in cold-blooded because we're only taking out 1 air defense. So Golem's going to come in here. When you get storages like these up here, double up your wizards so they can beat through it a little bit quicker. And then we just drop, I think, a couple more up here like this. Anyway, we start making the funnel. The funnel gets created. Send in our wall breakers, they break in. And then king starts to go in. Queen is back here beating on the trash. And we are not going to be bringing a spell for this compartment. We're just going to let the king come in here, take all of it out, use his ability. We'll drop the poison spell and let the queen and the wizards, idealistically, take out the clan castle. The wizards ended up going down, which is okay. Still got the job done. Once this compartment is dead, or that compartment is dead, we're going to start the rest of our raid. So we're going to come in with our lava hounds, 1 here, 1 here. We're going to follow that up with a haste spell right here. We're going to drop in, I believe it was about 4 loons coming into here. We're going to drop a rage spell right here. Now, I was anticipating a Tesla coming up here. You don't know on this base. I mean, they could be anywhere. They ended up being in the core themselves. So I brought 3 haste, 3 rage. One of the hastes, though, was just kind of in the bag. Didn't know where I was going to use it. Kind of depended on what was in the core, etc. So after we dropped the loons in there, they moved through. They took everything out. Air defense ended up going down. So one of the hounds popped, the other one moved over here. We dropped the other lava hounds. We drop another haste spell here. Gonna drop another 4 balloons here. And we're gonna drop a rage right on top of that, right on top of this corner. Everything's gonna work through. And the thing is, guys, if you notice, if that Tesla was there, everything is just bunched up here. So this is perfect for the loons. So the rest of the loons get dropped. The air defense goes down. Hound will pop. The last lava hound is going to move over here to this air defense. We're going to drop our last lava hound. That comes in there. Going to come in with our last rage spell. Drop it. And we're going to come in with the rest of our loons. So the rest of our loons will come into here, take the rest of that out. And as I said, we had that extra haste spell. I ended up dropping it right about here to accelerate the loons that had kind of traveled over this way, took this out. These moved in, took all of this out, so they decided to come up to here, take out the air sweeper and 2 Teslas. So this haste spell right here definitely helped accelerate them into that. But yeah, once everything was over here, obviously all these defenses went down. They moved over here. Well, they took out these first, kind of went over here, took out the Teslas and the core, and then it was just cleanup. All of this was gone, so they had to come down here and clean the rest of this up. But we're going to go to the attack and watch how it was done. Okay, I'm going to turn that volume down. And this was from a couple wars ago, obviously, but been a little bit busy. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to go ahead, drop our golem, drop 2 wizards up on that storage, drop 1 down here on the right, start making that funnel. A couple of more come in, queen comes down, trash starts getting, the trash ring goes down, wall breakers come in, everything's going to reroute into the core. King starts locking onto that queen, she goes down, storage will go down in just a second, he'll lock onto that air defense. Clan Castle is going to come out. I could have dropped my poison spell a little bit better as well. I could have dropped it off a little bit more to the right by that bomb, but that's okay. Did drop it, did slow down the loons nice and slow. Dragon ended up going over there, did a little bit of work on my king, but regardless, the job is about to get done. Pop the ability here in just a second, take out that dragon, and we're going to start with the loon. La Loon part of the raid, excuse me. 2 Lava Hounds come in, drop the haste spell as we talked about, that's going to accelerate them into the core or the base. Drop the rage spell, they go down, and I could have definitely dropped my rage spell over here closer to the expo, but I was semi-anticipating a Tesla popping up there, so I dropped it off. I did drop the other rage spells off as well, but something to keep in mind, guys, keep an eye on that. Try and cover as many defenses as you can. You know, obviously this was a first entry test point, so after that, you know, I could have assumed that dropping it over the air defense more than, you know, over the wizard tower would have been more beneficial to me. But it ended up working, so rage spell goes down, wizard tower goes down, air defense goes down, those 2 lava hounds start moving over, 1 pops. 3rd Lava Hound comes down, haste spell goes down, those are going to move into the ring of defenses, rage spell is going to pop, and I did drop that one actually a little bit better. So as you can see, guys, everything's moving into that air defense. As I said, these loons over here just kind of worked over here, took this cannon out. Now they're going to move into the core, and then that's why I had that 1 extra haste spell just kind of hanging on to it, and this is where I dropped it, to go ahead and take out just these few Teslas and that air sweeper that was just being a little bit pesky. So the core goes down. I went ahead and dropped the 4th and final Lava Hound down, go ahead and do some tanking, dropped the 7 balloons I had remaining, left 1 in the bag, and this actually, last loon, became extremely beneficial to me. I didn't mean to initially, but it ended up working well. So I ended up dropping that balloon over there. It goes down. It starts taking the aggro for the air sweeper. So these loons and this lava hound can come over here untouched by that air sweeper. Nothing to stop them. The Teslas aren't going to be able to get through that last lava hound, but that's okay. You know, as you can see, pups are everywhere for cleanup already. So, like I said, guys, another internet base. If you see it, this is how you can beat it. Recommended for the Golaloon. Cold-blooded entry on this one is what would work best. But until next time, guys, happy clashing. Let's wait for this cleanup to go through. And that is the 3-star. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, until next time, Cedarby out.